Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening according to your time. I want to show us how to use this sewing machine from the scratch. Okay, if you are interested, register for my online class. All right, so as you can see this machine, let me start for the bobbin. This bobbin, if you want to remove this bobbin inside, then remove this one. You see you see the way it is. You draw towards yourself like this. You see then you find something. You see e don comot. So now if you want remove, you see this side be like say slope dey. Na here you go for remove this bobbin. You see, if your hand no fit see do am, then you can use something take do am. You see I say e don remove. Okay, so now if you want to put this bobbin back for this place, it's very easy to use. Then you dump it inside the same way. You see you not get anything to do. You see, you put this thing, you put am this way, this side. Okay, so now to put this one, pay attention to this part because this thing na plastic so that it will not break. You see this thing wey dey here, you see this thing wey dey here. If you touch am, e be like step. Okay, the side wey dey smooth, na e go face the machine, na e go face here. The side wey be like step, na e go dey up. If you put this side wey dey step like this, if you touch am, you go dey feel am. If you put am like this, for example like this, e no go enter. E can never enter. Look, you see, e no go enter. E no go enter because this side dey smooth. So na the side wey dey smooth, na e go face the machine. Okay, this side wey dey smooth, na e go dey for machine. As you can see it, this side e dey smooth and this side go face the machine. You do it like this. Okay, you see so this side wey get step, na e dey up. If you put am, you put the thread like this, you just put it like this, e go just enter once. You dey see say e don enter. Let me do it again. This side now e no dey smooth. If you dey touch am here, you go dey feel am. So this side wey you dey feel, na e dey always dey up. The side wey dey smooth, na e face the machine. Okay, you dey see this, you see the leg for here, you see the leg here. So if you want remove am, you draw it like this. You see e don remove. You dey see e don remove. You get the access to remove am. Okay, you get the access to remove am like this. Wey you wan see take put am back, this side wey dey smooth, you turn am like this. You see, the side wey the leg dey, na e dey face the machine. Okay, this side now e no dey smooth, while the side wey face my hand, wey dey my hand, e dey smooth. So you put it like this. Pay attention to this thing. You see, e go just, where you put am, e go enter once without no stress. All right, so now, so let me show us this one. To plug this thing now, as you can see, to plug this thing, to plug this wire, let me show you the back of the machine. Look at it. It's two. You see, you plug one here, you plug one here. Okay, one now for the socket, which is this one. As you can see, you see it here, I plug it here. This one you plug it for electric, though this one also you plug it for the machine. Now two. Okay, so now here, if you want the match the machine, now here you go to control it. Okay, here, more you press am, more faster e go. So you go to press am, now your leg you take the control am. You see the way it is here. If you press am finish, the machine go speed. If you press am small, e go dey sew small. Okay, so another thing again now, let me show you how to put thread for this bobbin. How to put thread. For example, say your thread finish, how to put thread for inside. You remove it like this, you remove am like this. So if your thread don finish for this bobbin, you carry thread like this, you carry thread, any thread that you want to use. All right, you carry thread. When you carry thread, you roll am small. You put your hand like this, you hold am like this, you roll. For example, say the thread don finish, then you roll like this. You roll with your hand first. When you don roll like this with your hand, then you put it here. You see here, you put it here. When you put am for there, you push it. You see this, after you don put am, push am back. You see, when you don push am back, then you go dey press this pender. You see this pender, you go dey press am, and to on the machine na here, and to off it like this. Okay, now e don on. So now for here, before the bobbin, if you look for here, for under here, you see this button, that button, hold this thing for me. This button here, face here, this button here na light. As you can see, the light don on. If you want to raise this footer, if you want to start sewing, you raise am from here. You see this thing wey dey here, na you take raise the footer up. You dey see, na you take raise this footer. If you don put your cloth, then you carry am down. Dey suffer o. You raise am up like this, you carry am down like this. Okay, this one own na here e dey. Why some dey the back, but this one na here na e dey. You raise am like this, you go down. Okay, na it to raise the footer up. Now for the bobbin, put for the bobbin here. So after you don put your thread like this, if you like, you can put am like this. It can pass here. Okay, you just dey press your pender. You dey see. Okay, but if you no wan do that one, you can also hold your thread like this. You can also hold your thread like this. You control it. You press the pedal. You press am. You dey see am. You dey see am. So the thread don enter finish. You push am back. Remember to push this thing back the way it is. Then you remove your this thing. If you wan put thread, you push am like this. If you wan remove am, push am. If you wan put thread like this, if you don finish, you push am back. You remove your video. So now, after you don, as you just remove am like this, e dey like this before. E dey like this before. So when you don do am finish, when you don push am back, you remove am. The way you take remove am like this, just see, carry your hand like that, dump am here, put here. The way you take collect am for there, put am like this for inside, put am, dump am inside. You dey see am, dump am like that. This thread, let am dey your left side, let am dey like this. Then you carry the cover. This is the cover. This cover, the side wey dey step, na e dey up. The side wey dey smooth, na e go face the machine. You turn am like this. This side wey dey step, na e dey up. You see this two leg, na e dey towards the machine. Okay, always remember, because if you put am opposite, e no go enter. You see am? You see am say e don enter. Very easy. If you touch here now, you go feel am say this side get step here. So let us thread the machine. Then you raise the footer. To remove the thread, to put thread, you raise the footer like this. When you don raise am, raise your this thing, your handle like this. So let us start it from the scratch by threading this machine and how to bring the thread wey dey down up. Okay, so now this is my thread. This is my thread. So this thread, I tell you before that anyone that you want to use, if it is big one like this, put am for the back of the machine. You can put am for inside cup or inside kpangolo, anything where you want to put it. For example, let me use this one. Let me remove this one. If you get small thread, put am for here, na the same way. But if you get big thread, put am, because the big thread cannot enter here. You dey see am, you no go fit enter here. Then put am for the back of the machine like this. Then you face like you follow here. You put am first for here. You dey see the way I put am for here first. Then you carry am go the back like this. You pass like this. You dey see? You pass like this. Dey follow my hand the way I dey do am. You pass like this. After putting it here, you cross am like this. Then you follow here like this. You go up. So let me repeat it again. You carry your thread like this. You dey see am? When you carry your thread, pass the thread here. Pass am here. Pass am like this. where you don't pass am, where you pass your thread like this, where you pass your thread like this, you dey see am, you follow, you put am for the back like this, you pass the back, then you come the front like this, you dey see am, then you follow here, you follow this place like this, you follow here go, you follow here, you follow here, you dey see am, follow like this, just let this arrow guide you to, so follow like this, you follow like this. If you can't reach here, you not come see that thing wey dey inside, where you supposed to put am, that handle wey dey here, you not see am, then twist this place, twist am like this towards you, towards yourself, you go see am now, twist here towards you, you go see am say that place, that handle go come out, e go come up, you see am say e don come up, you see the handle. In case of the handle dey inside like this, for example, e dey inside and you wan put thread like that, you no know as you wan take bring am out, make that handle come out wey dey here, then you twist here towards you, twist am towards you till where you go see this thing, you see am say e don come out. So as you reach here now, you follow like this, follow am, you go let the thread enter this handle wey dey here, you dey see the handle there, then let your thread, put your thread for there, make the thread pass there, okay, let the thread pass there, make it come out very well, then you use your thread, you dey see am, let thread enter that hole there, the handle wey dey there, you pass am like this, come down, where you don pass there, you see am say the thread don enter for that place now, you see. So now you come down like this. The next one to put, you see this arrow, let this arrow dey guide you to number 4, you put am for here, put am for the hole here, hold this thing for me, hold am fast. So this thing wey dey here, this one, let the thread enter there, do am like this, you see am, e don enter, then you carry am, before you go come put am for, so before you go put am for the eyes of the needle, you twist, you hold the handle towards yourself like this, you put the needle like this for the eyes of the needle, okay, you do it like this. Where did this go? So you put it, so you put am for the eyes of the needle, where you don't put am like this, you carry am. So now we want to bring, you see the way e be, say e don enter, you see I say e don enter now. So now as e don enter, now to bring the thread wey dey down, remember this thread, this one for the bobbin, then you twist here towards yourself, twist here, this place, twist am, carry the needle, where you dey twist here, dey control the needle like this, I dey twist the handle here towards myself like this, you dey see am, towards myself, dey do am small small. So now for here, I want to bring the thread, you carry the needle down, you dey see am say the needle is down, then where you dey do am, put your hand for this thread, okay, put your hand for this thing, let the needle go down. So let me hold am. So now you do it, you dey twist that place, you dey draw this black one when I put now, you dey see am, twist am go down very well, you see am, you go do am till where you go pick, where you go pick, you see am say you don pick am, you see am say you don pick the one wey dey down, you see am say you don pick am, then you draw the two, you draw the two out, okay. Let me do it again, let me remove this bobbin and do it again, so that e go let you do this thing. Not get finger at all. So let me remove this bobbin again, so that you go understand very well. You put your bobbin like this, where you don't put them like that, then you cover it the way I tell you before to cover, you cover it. Now you dey bring your needle down, so you dey bring your needle down, dey control am, always remember to dey control am for here. More you dey twist am, you go dey look the needle, more you dey touch here, the needle dey go down, e dey go up, till the way you pick this thread wey dey down. Hold this thing, okay, hold this, the upper one, the needle one, the one where dey for needle. Use your hand hold am. Put your hand for that handle. Dey twist am for your for your side like this towards yourself till where you pick that thread for down. Okay, till where you pick am. You see am say you don pick am, then you draw the one wey dey needle, you draw the thread towards yourself. You see am say you don pick am. You can use something also do am like this, so the two go come out. Okay, so as you don pick am, you bring the two out. You bring the two like this come out. Okay, you bring the two. You see am say the two don come out now. All right, so let me talk about needle. For needle, let me remove this thread wey dey for needle now. So if you want to change this needle now, e get side wey be say e fat. The side wey dey fat na e face me. The side wey fat for the head here for the needle, you go lose this thing. When you lose here, this thing go lose, so you need spanner to lose am. So let me go and bring spanner to show you how to change this needle. For example, say your needle break, how to change it, I will do that one now. So but if this thing, if you touch by mistakenly, you touch this thing wey dey back here, this the footer go comot. Let me show you. You see am, say the footer don fall comot. In case of you do mistake take touch this thing wey dey back here, if you use mistake take touch this thing, you dey see am, this thing wey dey here, this footer go fall comot. The footer go fall comot. So to say e fall comot, to put am back, you position this place towards this hole wey dey here. Position am very well. Then you touch this one. So this thing wey dem take dey bring am down, you bring wey dem take dey bring the foot down, then you bring am down like this. When you bring am down, make sure say you position this thing very well. Okay, make e dey the center of the leg like this. Then you carry am down. You carry am down. Use your hand take do am. Okay, when you put am like this, make e face very well, because if you carry this thing down, e go pick am. Hold this thing for me. Hold am very well. E go pick am very well. Okay, use your hand, position am like this. Position am. You see am say you don pick am. You see am, you don pick am. You see am. Okay, so na so that one dey be. So now let me go and bring my spanner to loose here. You need spanner to twist here, because this thing is very very tight. You know, I don't know why this machine e not come with it. Okay, so here need to be loose. So if here loose, then you will now sew. So if you, all this guide wey dey here, ma show you this one, go bring that spanner for me. That way they lose something. Yes, screwdriver. So this, all these things wey dey here, to know
so
how
if you want sew straight stitch,
to know how to
that
use it,
big
you see the number wey dey
button
here.
1
So
and 2
this one,
na you go use
go
for
always
straight
dey one.
stitch. From
Na e be
till you
straight
go
stitch.
na zigzag e go
You dey
give
see,
you.
this one wey e dey for one, na e be straight stitch. All this number wey you dey see, na e be all this number wey dey here. If you want sew zigzag or anything, control am for here. For the number one step here, if you put that, this one wey dey here, na the control be these two. Na it be these two, this control, na it be these two. So if you put am, you see the way it be. If you put am A1, e go sew very tight. If you put am B1, e go dey tight also. If you put am C1, e go still dey more looser than all this one. But the one wey dey sew more better is D1. Okay, as you can see for here, or D2. You dey see am for here, D1. So now I wan show you this thing for you to see what I'm saying. Now I put this setting, e dey here. Always make e dey here to sew the straight. Okay, let us check it together, make you see what I'm telling you. This one now, this control here, this one wey dey here, you will control am from here to this one. Okay, here and here. Now you get this upper one. Okay, and this big stitch always e dey number one. Not twist and go this way, twist am come like this. Okay, e dey number one now. So the one when I put this setting here dey number one, here dey A, here dey one. That is this stitch, this first stitch where this number one stitch na be this one now. See wetin e don sew, see the way e take dey sew, and you go dey control am here. Na here for the control am now. See, I press now. See, you see the way e dey sew. You see the way e dey sew. When you press am finish, you see wetin e sew. You see am. You see how e dey very tight. All right. So now let us go B1. B1. Let us go B1, which is here. Not touch here again. Here don already dey set. In case of you do am comot for position, set am back to sew straight line. Okay, this one wey dey here, this thing wey dey here, na it be the one wey dey down here. You dey see the number there. You dey see the number. Na it be this one. If you wan sew buttonhole, na it be all this one. Na it be this setting wey dey here. If you wan sew straight, e dey always dey number one. Okay, all the number for this category, all of them dey here. Okay, all of them dey this place. As you can see the numbers, all this number na e get all this design wey dey here. Number one na e get upper one to sew the straight. Okay, this one I see dey A. I don test A. You see the stitch wey e give me. So now I wan put am for B1. You see B1, all this red. Okay, na it be the guide B1. So now I go for B1. I twist am like this. You dey see am. B1. So let us see. That is number 2. So now you see the way I put am, B1, this setting. So now let us sew. You see it. So now you see dey tight. You see dey tight. You see the way it is. You see I say you see dey tight, but this one see dey more looser than the first one. As you can see, you see this one, say this one dey very very tight. If you do mistake, you want to lose, you no go fit lose this thing, say you no tear the material. You see I say this one see dey more looser than the first one. So let us put it now. May we put am for C1, number 3, C1. So you put am like this. You put am C, not touch here. Oh, this one see dey number 1 where e dey. This one I put am C1. This one dey 1 here. Let us sew. You dey see am? You dey see am? You see the way e be? You see the stitch? You see am? So now, we don check number 3. May we check number 4, which is D1. You twist here. You put am for D. Always e dey go like this, left side, right side, not left. Okay, right side. So this one now, e dey number 1 also. Then you sew. You dey see am? You dey see the stitch? You see I say the stitch don change. You see, you can also use this stitch you can use this one to sew. So now we dey number 4. Let us go to B. Let us go B2. We don do D. We don do D1. You see the stitch where e be. So anyone wey you like for there, you use. So let us use number 2, number A2. You put am for A. You go to A like this. Then you put am number 2 here. You follow the guideline, you sew. So when you see sew, you see the stitch. You see the stitch. Also, you see the way the stitch is. Okay, so now after A2, then you go for, you see B2. You go for B2. You know the stitch. You see the stitch where you like to use. Okay, you see the stitch where you like to use. You see the stitch of this one, you see the way it is also. Then after that one, we go to C2. C2, you see C2, number 7, C2. You see day 2 for here. Then you sew. The machine is very nice. You see this the stitch. So when you check all this stitch, you know the one you like, you know the one you want to use. But I did not advise you to use this A1 and B1, okay, because it's very very tight. Okay, as you can see the stitch for this place. This one are the numbers. Here na the guide of the stitch where you go put the machine. Okay, so now after we don put am C2, so now let us go to D2. You dey see am D2, the red. Then we put it here. Okay, not twist here. You see day number 1 here. Here you see day 2. You put am for 2. Then you sew. You dey see how fast this one is. You dey see am. Then you check the one wey you like to use. Okay, so if you want to remove this cloth, if you dey sew something like this, when you are sewing, when you reach towards the end like this, ma show you this one, you touch here. When you touch here, this thing go back stitch. E go lock the stitch. This one na back stitch. When I go tell you say back stitch, you touch this thing. When you touch am now, you go see am. You see am say you go dey sew backward. You see am say you go sew backward. E don tight the stitch. Okay, when I go say backward, back stitch, this one na the reverse of back stitch to tighten the stitch. So now if you don sew reach here and you want to remove this thing, then you touch here, you raise her up for here. You see am say e don get up. Then you roll here so that the thread go come out very well for you to remove this thing. You see am say the thread small. You see am. So you can twist here so that here go dey more easier to remove. Then you remove your thread. Okay, you remove your thread like this. After you don remove her, you see the stitches. You see the way the stitch be, the way I show you now. So hold this thing. Oya, hold am. This video go too long, they go manage am. Oya, so now if you wan start the sew, you raise your footer. You draw this thread very well, make it dey long, make it not get junk inside. Okay, make it not get junk. Then you put her like this. When you put your cloth, always make sure say your cloth e pass this hole wey dey here, so that you no go tangle. You put your cloth pass that hole wey dey there, pass am small. Okay, pass it small, make it pass that hole. Then you carry this thing down. When you carry am down, to start stitching, you go back stitch. You remember this place where I say make you dey always dey remember to touch. You back stitch. Now here you go take lock am. Then you put your hand there. Hold on. You put your hand there. You start sewing. You see, you back stitch very well like that. Then you continue sewing. You continue sewing. When you reach where you supposed to reach, you don sew finish. You see, put your hand there. Then you back stitch. It's finished. Okay, so now, so any stitch where you want, you see. So this thing, this one, all this one na zigzag. As you can see for here, this number here, number 1 na straight. All this number wey come dey here na the zigzag. Do you see the number here? Na the zigzag. And this one also, let me show you. This thing also na the position of the needle. As you can see, this thing, you carry am back. Okay, all this number from here go like this. You dey
So
see the
1
number here.
and 2
Na zigzag.
na straight line.
Na
From
all this
3
design.
go na zigzag.
Na the guide be this. This thing na position of needle. If you twist this thing now to number 2, you go dey see you see where you put a number 2 for here, you see I say the position of the needle don't change. Where you put am for number 3, you see the position of the needle, e don change. Where you put am number 4, you see the position of the needle. So this thing, the position of the needle go dey twist as you dey go. This thing go dey change the position of the needle. Depends of the style, the design wey you want. Okay, na it be all this number wey dey here till 14, till 15. Na it be all this number. So the straight one na it be this number one. You
and
control
2
for
na it be
here.
straight line.
Okay.
Always
Ehen.
dey
So
follow the
all this one
guideline.
wey you see like this, na the control of all this one. If you wan sew this zigzag now, you see am, e say A3 na it be zigzag, B3 na it be zigzag. Okay, the way this guide be, na so this guide be. Okay, all this guide wey there, if you wan sew this one now, you position your needle anywhere where you want the needle to be. Then you put A3. You put this one, you put A3, na it be here. Okay, A, you put number 3, na it be all this one. Okay, so let me show you how to change needle. Okay, how to change your needle in case of needle break. So you go need screwdriver, something like this. Something like this, you see am, you go need am, whether small or big, you need am. Where you go take loose here, you put am for here. Where you put am for here, you twist it. You put am for the hole here, you twist it. You bring this thing down so that e no go fall. You twist am here. You see am. You see am, where you don twist am.
If you dey twist am, make sure say you use your hand hold am.
Use
your hand hold am because I dey do
so you
video.
need that thing.
Use your hand hold
Take
am.
loose am small, as we say na new. So where you dey loose here, put your hand. Always remember to bring your footer down. Okay, make e no dey up here where you dey change needle, so that you no go do mistake, go touch am, you go come here came, if you break something, just carry am down like this. Okay, so here, as I said before, I be saying a new machine. If you wan use hand twist, you go twist here. If you wan lose am, you go use here, you go twist am towards yourself like this. Okay, in case of e no let you loose, if e no let you loose, you go need this thing. Okay, you go need this thing. You see the way the mat be, you go use am take release am small. You twist am like this towards yourself. Okay, towards yourself. Now if you wan change am, put your hand here, your right hand for here, twist am towards yourself. Put your left hand, hold the needle. Okay, hold the needle. Let us do that now. Focus on the needle. Now put your hand for here, you put your hand for needle, you twist. When you twist am very well, not remove am finish o, you go see am say the needle don release. Okay, the needle don release now, you don remove am. So as you remove am, when you wan change this needle, you go see the side wey dey flat. Okay, when you check this needle, you go see the side wey dey flat, very flat. You go see the side wey be say e dey fat. This side wey dey fat go face me, e go face you. If you dey put the needle there, e go face you. The side wey dey flat, e face the machine. Okay, so now you go put your hand here, you don release here. Now if you wan put am, e get hole for inside. Let me show you. E get hole for inside this machine. Make sure say e enter the hole. You go see hole here. That hole na you go put this thing. You dey see hole there, hole dey here. Na you go shook the needle, so the side wey dey flat go face this hole, the machine. The side wey dey fat go face you. Okay, so now okay, so now we wan put the needle. So the side wey dey flat, this side na it face the machine. Now you go like this, you put your hand here too, you put am, let am enter the hole. Okay, if e don enter the hole very well, you go push am enter very well. I repeat, the side wey dey flat na im face the machine, the side wey fat na im face me. Then you twist. If you don chook am for the hole very well, then you twist here. You twist am towards the machine. If you dey lock am, you dey lock am towards the machine. If you dey loose, you go dey loose am towards yourself. You lock am very well. Now e don lock. Okay? Then you do your thread. You put your thread the way normal way e suppose to be. Okay? Normal way e suppose to be. You put it. You put it like that. You put it like that, like that. You dey see am? Okay. So now, let us test small. Let us test small. Take conclude this video for today. So if you want to sew, like I don teach you this one. So this one now, you fit use D2 take dey sew. Make e dey number 1 here. You fit still use, you see the stitch here, you fit still use D1 take dey sew straight. Okay, so any one wey you want to use for here is your choice to use. So to sew all this zigzag now, you dey see this one now, e say A3. Let us do A3. This A3 now, you put your machine number A.
So that A3, you go put all the setting for number 3. Even the big handle, put am for number 3.
So I put my cloth like this. Hold this thing fast before this thing go finish. Ma just use am do this thing. So let me test this, only this one now. Only this one. You carry am down, then you sew. So you see the way you dey sew. You must see change setting. So may I let you know about this thing. So for this number 1, the control is 1 and 2. Now be this category here. You can put it 1, you can put it 2. Okay? This 1 and 2 na position of the needle. Okay? If you touch number 1, you see where the number 2 needle dey. When you position her to number 1, you see the way e be. You see the way e be. Okay? Number 1 and 2 na this category wey dey here. 1 and 2. So from 3 go na the category of these stitches here. Okay? You dey see 3. You dey see 3A. Then if you want to sew
zigzag, if na number 3 you want put am, put all the setting for number 3. The big setting, small setting, you put am for the category. Follow the guide. Not use am, not twist am in another way. Okay? So that e no go affect the machine.
Numbers. So control with the numbers. Okay? Where you want sew this one now, you put am A3. You put number 3 for here. Where you put number 3 like this. For here now, you put a number A. You see, now it be number 9. Then for here again, you put a number 3. You see the way it be. So all this mark where they here, so now the category of all this one. Okay? So if you want so straight one, you can put am for here number 2. You put am D. You put here D. You put number 2 for here like this. Okay? To sew straight one. You carry your this thing down. You see the way you go sew now. You see the way you dey sew. So when I put this one now D, that is D. I put a number 2. I put here again number 2 to sew straight line. And this one is very fast stitch. You see, you see the way it be. It's very nice stitch. Okay? So that is that. Always remember from 3 go. Now all this design you go dey follow. Okay? You follow the design, the category where it be. Thank you. So now, if you want to sew this number 9, if you want to sew this zigzag, you dey see the zigzag here. If you want to sew this zigzag here now, you put it A3. You put here this big one, you put on 3. You put on number 3 here. Okay? You put a number A. You dey see A here. You put a number A for here. For this one, you put a number 3. Okay, you go see the way you go sew now. You see, you dey see am, you dey see am, you dey see am. E go dey sew zigzag for you. Very beautiful, very beautiful. When you don reach where to stop, you back stitch. E go tight am for you. You wan remove am, you raise here. Okay, you raise it. Hold this thing faster. I be no wan make this video too long. So if you want make here come out easily, always use your left hand to hold the cloth. You use your right hand to twist here for this cloth to come out easily. Okay, hold this thing. So now you dey see the sewing. You see the zigzag wey you do. So like that. Okay, all this number from number 3 go. From number 3 go na zigzag, not this one. Now e go give you. You check the guideline. So na so you take continue and finish. If you want to sew B3, then you put this thing for B3. You leave here number 3. You leave there to number 3. You dey see am? So na so you take do all the zigzag wey you see for here. So if not this one now, you see this number 17. You put am A5. You put am A5. You put this one also, the length. You put am number 5. You put here A. You put here number 5. You follow accordingly for here. So na so e be. Okay? Thank you very much. And I pray for you all, as many that register for my online class. God Almighty will bless you all. I pray for you people to watch this video, as many people that watch this video to understand it, in Jesus' name. Amen. So ma tell you about this one also. If you any number that you want to put for here, you dey see the category. This one na 111. You see? 111. For here, you put this one 1. For here, you put am for A. You dey see the category here. The category of 111 here. This red thing here. Okay? You put am this A. You put am number 1 for here. You put am number A for here. You put am number 1 for here. Okay? Put number 1 for here. If you say B1 for here, you put am number 1 here. Number B for here. Here also number 1 e go be. So if you say number C for here, then for here put am number 1 here. Put am number C for here. You put am number 1 for this place. So now like that you take continue. If you see D for here, put am D for here. Here number 1 here. Here also number 1. So if you want enter the category of 22, you dey see am. If you enter the category of 22, put here number 2 for here. Put number 2 na straight line be here also. Put number 2 here. Put D. Put D for here. You put number 2 for here. That is the category of 22. As you can see this guideline, you see A, you see 1111, all of them. Category of 2, 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D. Put here number 2. Put here the category where you want to put am for here. If na A, if na C, if na D, put am there. For here, put am number 2 also. So if you enter the category of zigzag, e say A, e say A3, then this button, put am number 3 na zigzag be this one, this category number 3. You put am number 3 here. You put am A for here, any zigzag where you want A here. For here also, you put am 3. So now so you will take the control am for here. You see am A, B, 3, C, 3. So like that, you take the control all of them. Okay?